YouTube. YouTube?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the following story.
Gladys?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Ah, não conhece fiado pra caralho.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Meteu o pé de onde? Pô, não tem 1000 bits, não.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Caralho, velho. Olha essa arma dessa mulher, velho. Filha da puta. Caralho, que arma é essa, mano? Caralho. Ah. Não é armadura nada, consumista.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
The Outer Woods. Chocolates. Ah, velho, pode crer. Não achou?
Bom, vamos pra casa. Isso foi uma perda de tempo. Vamos beber mais por aí.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Porra, 10.000 bits é muita coisa.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular... scheduled advertisement for the following. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and quality.
No momento que você fica perdido, fala com a Gladys, essa prostituta. Sim.
Pra eu conseguir me tornar um rei mago antes do Iono, eu quero me tornar um rei mago e voltar pra infância.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed.
Porra.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Tem um cara com a gaita aí, onde é? Seu? Um grito de... Tá. Deu. Não. Transmissão de PlayStation, né? Então vou ter que ir lá na... Não jeito não, vou ter que ir.
Rizzo's knocking out a CCN milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off?
Ah, sai fora. Conseguiu achar aí, Olga?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Pô, tira aí lá. Ó.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What?
Eu sei.
No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
ser pequenininho. Ah, é o mesmo, pô.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Esse lugar nunca fui, não.
Don't they have anybody to greet arrivals? For paperwork or ticketing or what all?
Ai. Caralho. Tá rolando ainda. Bacana.
Captain? Something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Tá porra. Falta pouco, né? Olha. Pô, já? E aí? Malhou lá hoje? Ué. E o... Ó, que dia que você vai fazer a cirurgia? Deixa eu parar a transmissão aqui então.